Let's talk about goals. I'm not talking about becoming a millionaire or buying that dream PC that you wanted to buy or that dream car. I'm not talking about any of that. I'm not talking about stuff that takes money. I'm talking about stuff that takes time, because at least here in America, people have more time than they've ever had in their lives. And I feel like a lot of that's being wasted. I had a good talk with one of my closest friends, and she was telling me that she's been really focusing on learning new languages, taking photos, things like that. Wow, this house is gorgeous. And it got me thinking, I'm like, man, there's so many things that I could be doing that doesn't involve money, doesn't involve anything besides them just taking out the time to really pay attention, to really study up, and just to start doing stuff. And so I thought it would be a great conversation just to talk about things that we can do that take no money and only take up time that you already don't know what to do with. So guys, you can either be playing a video game or you can be learning something that by chance benefit from for the rest of your life. So let's get into it. Now look, I'll be the first one to say that it's way easier to think about doing something than actually doing it. That is the first issue you have to learn to overcome. Getting to where instead of just thinking about doing something amazing and actually doing it. I'm the world's worst. I will sit there and do everything else that I didn't want to do just so I don't have to do the one thing I should be doing at that moment, just so I can condone doing it. And obviously that is not the way to go. Fast forward like 2 hours because I saw an old friend and had to catch up. But back to the topic. I know it's dark, but bear with me. For example, guys, like this G-Wagon 4-wheel drive squared right here. That's a great goal. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, if that is something you're into, that is an awesome goal. Such a cool vehicle. You know, I'm into it. That's a goal for me. But those aren't the kind of goals I'm talking about, because everybody's got goals like that. But those goals are harder to achieve, which don't get me wrong. A goal that's hard to achieve is not a bad goal, but let me clarify. So a large goal is amazing. A large goal is very important for someone to have. Multiple large goals is great. But what I'm trying to say though, is that you can set a bunch of large goals. Don't get me wrong, those are important. Do that. But what's even better, you can set small goals like take up a language. Like there's so many smaller goals that you can set for yourself and achieve much quicker. Achieving a goal is achieving a goal. That will be happiness from just achieving it. So my point is that these large goals are great, but also making sure you set aside some small goals for you that allow you to grow off of those and something you can accomplish faster. Not only is it a mood booster, it's also just something that you feel accomplished about. So as well as setting large goals for yourself, set micro goals, because a lot of times you can get a lot more done with a micro goal, as well as feel a lot more accomplished and just keep your state of mind so much happier. Let's go. And you know guys, some people, they're better with the big goals, some people are better with the small goals. You know, it's just how it works. It's different for everyone. And for me personally, I need a little bit of mix of both. I have my large goals, but then I also have these small goals that keep me moving because I can actually see the progress of. There's people like Bill Gates. There's people like Elon Musk. There's people like Jeff Bezos. Like, there's people like this, and people will look at them and be like, I want to be just like them. But they just look at the end goal. They look at where these guys are at now. They don't look at how these guys got here. But like, one of the biggest things I've noticed is that people go, okay, I want to look just like Callum Von Moger, which is like famous bodybuilder, played Arnold right here. Callum Von Moger. Awesome. They'll go and see what workouts he's doing right now, and they'll start working out just like that. What's the issue there, guys? You know what the issue is? Okay, that is his maintaining or gaining from there workout. That is not how he got to that workout. The same way with, you know, Jeff Bezos. They look at what he's doing right now. They don't look at how he got there. I think more people do it with those type of guys, but even then, like, they want the end goal. They don't want to focus on how they got there. So, I mean, I just think that, again, that just shows that baby steps and starting with small goals, really you benefit from that, because then you can kind of learn yourself, learn what you're best at, but also it gives you more happiness, and because you're achieving these goals faster than, you know, like waiting 60 years before you achieve your main goal of your life. Granted, that happens, but why not have all these little small achievements that you're going on? It's weird how people think, and I think that there's a lot of procrastinators. Maybe there's not, maybe it's just me. I procrastinate. And you know, to each their own. Like, obviously, people are all built different. There's different walks in life, different goals that people have. Some people have smaller goals, some people have larger goals. Some people, their largest goal is smaller than some people's smaller goals. And there's nothing wrong with having either a super large goal or a small goal. Like, it literally just depends your mindset and what you want to do. Awesome. These are bomb. All I'm saying though is that really it's not about what the goal is, but it's about what makes you excited and what you're trying to strive for, and showing yourself the progression in smaller increments. That way you can really appreciate how hard you're working and where you're going to and what's the momentum. So guys, I don't know if this video is going to actually do anything. Quite frankly, those are my tips and tricks on how to motivate yourself in quarantine and how to actually see the momentum and the progression you're making. There's ways to really invest yourself to where you're gonna come out a stronger and a better person out of COVID, out of quarantine, and be that much closer to your goal. So yeah, that's it. Hope you guys like. And I'm gonna brush my teeth and get ready for bed. So, all right, guys. So I'm now cozy in bed. Yeah, this video got kind of messed up, but anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you did like whatever this video ends up being, because I haven't edited it yet, so I don't know. But I hope you did like it. I know it's probably way shorter and way different than what you're used to. And trust me, guys, that was not the plan. I had a whole plan with how I was gonna make it interesting, but you know, it's a little sketchy right now. So obviously, walking around with my camera out, they're gonna know I'm not just going to a grocery store, or I'm not just going to work or something. So yeah, I don't know the severity of it yet. We'll figure it out. But this is the end of that video. So guys, I hope you did like, and thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you all have a lovely rest of the week, and I will see you next Friday.